Guys, so it's Friday, which is weigh-in day. So I weighed in this morning at 198.2, so no change from last week, exactly the same as 198.2 last week too. I'm a little bit disappointed, even though I'm not surprised. I kind of expected it, for a few reasons. One is because I had two really good losses the last 2 weeks. Last week, I lost over 3 pounds. The week before that, I lost over 2 pounds. So I was pretty sure that I was coming to a point where it was going to just kind of balance itself out, and I was just going to, maintain for a week or whatever. Two is because through all of this, the last 8 weeks or whatever, I've lost every single week. I haven't had a single week where I've just maintained or I've gained. I've lost every week, so I knew that it was inevitably going to come, and there was going to be that week that I just maintain or, heaven forbid, gain. So I'm really glad I didn't gain. I'll take the maintain for sure. And yeah, it's just, I feel that when you're doing a weight loss journey and you're doing a long-term one for sure, that you're going to be able to sustain for the rest of your life. I think that it's pretty much inevitable that you're going to have those weeks that you gain or you maintain. You're not going to lose every week unless you're doing something extreme that isn't something you'll be able to do for the rest of your life. So anyways, and then also it's that time of the month, so I am retaining a heck of a lot of water. Even my rings on my fingers are tight. My fingers are swollen. At that time of the month, I just swell up like a balloon. So there's that, and then also because it is that time of the month, I've had a pretty emotional week, because that's how I get. And so Wednesday was a particularly frustrating day for me. I was just feeling so irritable, so frustrated, so whatever. And then to top Wednesday off, my husband's childhood cat, he got it when he was 11, got put down on Wednesday. He was the greatest cat in the world too. He was just so chill. He was just the most laid back, awesome cat ever. I'm not even a cat person, and I loved that cat. He was just awesome, and he was so good with my daughter too. He was old, right? I think he was 17 or 18. So I mean, he lived a full life. But yeah, typically, especially with cats, well, any sort of pet or animal, even dogs tend to, when they get old, they get a little bit less patience with kids and stuff, especially. But he was so good with my daughter. My daughter's 20 months old. Oh my god, she's just about 21 months old. Holy crap. She's gonna be 2 soon. Oh my gosh. Anyway, sorry about that. It's I just turn around and she's another 3 months older or whatever. But anyways, yeah, so she's very active, and but he was so good to her. She always go up to her, and we'd always watch really closely, not because we were worried about him snapping at her or whatever, but we just didn't want her to hurt him, because he had been he had arthritis for the last few years, and eventually what had happened is his kidneys had just failed and stuff like that, so he wasn't feeling too good for the last little bit. But he never hissed at her. He never he was an awesome cat. And so that happened on Wednesday, and so my husband's I need a drink tonight. So I was I do too, because I'm feeling so so I was I'm just gonna have a glass of wine, and that glass turned to 2, which turned to a bottle, essentially. And then I also ate have a big bag of Goldfish crackers too. So for no reason, I wasn't hungry. That's what I do, I guess, when I get emotional. So anyway, so because of that as well, I was kind of not, I was expecting to be up, but that's fine. I'll take the maintain. Otherwise this week though, I did okay. For the last 2 weeks, I've been going to the gym 5 days a week, and then the previous 6 weeks or whatever before that, I was going to the gym 3 to 4 days a week. No, 4 to 5 days a week, I mean. There may have been one weekend there where I only went 3 times. This week, I'm sad to say that I've only been 3 times, and I think that's going to be all for me, because I might be able to squeeze it in tonight, but tomorrow we're going out of town, so I won't be able to go tomorrow. So yeah, I went on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. That being said, though, I started strength training last week, right? And so this week I continued with it, and I did my upper body on Tuesday and my lower body yesterday, and holy crap, did I kick my butt last night for sure. That was like literally the best workout ever. I wish I had my workout journal right here with me to show you guys, but like what I do is, like, after each exercise of strength training, is I write a little note next to it, like, you know, either I'm gonna up my weight next time or whatever, or else I write pushed or whatever I'm like feeling if I like really pushed it. And my comments last night were like pushed, holy hell, the pain, pushed, and I don't remember. Anyways, but yeah, it was a really good workout. It was literally like the best workout ever. Oh, and Couch to 5K update. Last night I did week 7, day 3. And, okay, week 7, day 1. Warm up 5 minutes, run for 25 minutes, cool down 5 minutes. That's all of week 7 has been that. Like, there are 3 workouts that were run for 25 minutes. The first one that I did last week was so hard. Oh my gosh, like, I think the longest stint that I did without taking a break was like 4 minutes. And then basically when I take a break, like, I'm running, and then obviously, like, it just would take too much to slow down the treadmill or pause the treadmill or whatever, so I just kind of jump up on the sides of the treadmill, and then I jump back on and keep running. And I took so many breaks in my workout last week, and it was hard. Like I say, I think 4 minutes was the longest stint that I went without taking a break. I had paid attention to how long of breaks, how many I took, and it worked out to that I'd actually taken like 2 minutes and 30 seconds worth of breaks. So instead of running for 25 minutes, I technically only ran for 22 minutes and 30 seconds with a million breaks in between. So this week I was really, really nervous about doing it. Because it was so hard last week, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't even want to do it, but I'm so close to the end. I have like 6 workouts left now. So I did it on Monday, and I did 12 and a half minutes before taking a break, and then I just took a 30-second break. I ran another 4 minutes, I took a 15-second break, and then I finished it off, and I ran an extra 45 seconds at the end to make up for it, so that I ran a full 25 minutes. Oh, I was so excited. And then last night was even better. First of all, when I first started last night, I was like, oh my god, it hasn't even been a minute yet, how am I going to do this? And then I was like, oh, but I did 12 and a half minutes straight last time, so I have to at least make it to that. And then I got like close to that mark, and then I was like, I have to do 15, I'm going to do 15, and then I got to that mark, but then I'm like, there's only 10 minutes left, I can just keep going. But then when there was like 6 minutes left, I was like my legs, I thought, were just going to give out on me, and I was like, oh my god, I need to just like take a break for like 20 seconds. But I'm like, I don't want to say that I ran for 19 minutes straight, whoop-de-doo, so I pushed it for like that last minute so that it made it so that I ran for 20 minutes straight, and then I took a 20-second break. I did the rest and ran an extra 20 seconds at the end. So I did 20 minutes straight running, no breaks. Now, one thing is that I had been running at 5 miles per hour, and on Monday I toned it down to 4.8, and that, I think, was a huge deal in how I could sustain running for so long. So right now I'm running at 4.8. Once, I think my next workout, I think all week 8, is running for 28 minutes straight. So once I can do that, fine, then I might up it to like 4.9 and then to 5. But that last workout, even if it takes me longer than a half hour to get to 5K, because I'm only doing 4.8 miles per hour or whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm going to get to 5K. And for those who don't know, 5K is like 3.2 miles, I think. So obviously if I'm running 4.8 miles per hour, it's going to take me more than a half hour to run 3.2. So that's that. Yeah, well, I guess I had actually quite a lot of good news for this week as well. I thought that this was going to be just a kind of depressing weigh-in video, but holy shit, I've been talking for 10 minutes already, so thank you for anybody who's still watching this video. And yeah, once again, I just want to thank all of my subscribers. You guys are so awesome. And yeah, Truly Jess just posted her New Year Hottie Challenge Week 3 video, which was to work out 3 times this week, which I did. And then to come up with a workout, so I'm kind of trying to think of something good that may be a little bit different from stuff that people normally think of for that. So I'll post that up probably maybe early next week. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.